Attempt number 3. It is too hard to explain. I'm gonna make in different sections better, otherwise I fuck up. Okay, black and gray. To know what you're doing in black and gray, first of all, you need to know everything about your colors. It is the most important because the most important part in black and gray is the healed result. Fresh always looks nice and dark and whatever, but we are looking for a healed result, and so for that we can do it like this. The easiest way how to understand your colors is check this. So take a piece of paper, mix your tones how you like it, or use the pre-mixed ones, it doesn't matter. So dip with a brush here, then few dips inside the water, it's very important, and then just put it on a piece of paper. Do it with every single tone, and then turn the piece of paper upside down. It's very important because this is what we can see on the skin, and this is under the skin. And as we all know, skin makes this tiny layer to destroy all the pigments, basically the contrast and stuff. That's why we need to look at this piece of paper when we are working. And if you can see, I'm just gonna put it on different light. So it's from super light gray to the black one. And if we look here, this is what is under the skin. These tones are already like super dark, and it will never look like this when it heals from the proportions I was making here. If you want to know more about this, how to do it, then I don't know, text me or something, or I'm gonna make one more video about this. Okay, so here we go. Again, this is tones what is under your skin, and we need these tones, which is over your skin. And remember, it will fade up to 20% or something like this, because of every skin is different. Someone have super transparent skin, that's why their tattoos looking so crazy good and contrasted. Someone have very thick skin, so it always depends on the skin how it will heal like. But it doesn't matter if you are polishing it on the skin or packing it extremely hard inside, it will always heal the tone what you have mixed. It physically cannot heal darker if you put more of it. For example, we are using number 1, putting like super hard on the fresh one, it looks super dark, but on the healed it will still look like this, super light. So what you can do with this one, which is over the skin, you can actually create a color palette of it, all 8 tones, and then we're gonna start making experiments with this on actual designs and tattoos, and we're gonna check a lot of stuff. It will be interesting. So what we can do, we need white background and a skin color background. It doesn't matter what skin type you have, it's important to have this color here. It will be necessary because when we look on the design, it has already under the over the ink, doesn't matter, it mixes together with the ink, the black ink and the black shadows, whatever, with this tone. So we need to understand that this and this is similar. It will never, shadows will never look like on the white piece of paper, right? So we need a skin tone for that. Okay, then we're gonna open one more, the same tattoo, but reduce all the colors completely, just make it black and gray. So now we have this color palette, what we got from paper towel. Only one problem, I forgot to reduce all the saturation from this, but it doesn't really matter. because we're gonna do it like this. I just completely reduce saturation of this layer. Okay, let's start. For example, I need this tone, but how to check it, because it's a color. So what we're gonna do, we go here. Let's take the same one, and now we're just gonna color it on a layer. So this is this tone, yes. This, look at this. This is this tone, yes, very similar. So okay, that means it is number 2, I guess. No, number 2 is too dark. Then we take number 1. See, it is number 1. So you can do it with absolutely every tones here. If you're gonna use this cheating paper, just gonna do it like this. If you're gonna use this cheating paper, you can actually see everything straight away what you're doing, and this is extremely easy. I mean, you can put it next to you on a working station and just use it all the time to understand what you're doing and how it will heal like. Because when we're working, it will always be a little bit darker and it will never heal in the same darkness like you're working on. So use this piece of paper when you're working here, and I'm gonna show you even more better idea. For example, we take a design and we have this piece of paper, and we have these tones already. So I'm just gonna delete this, and I'll just make so from the lightest one to the darkest one. So it's here already, we don't need this piece of paper anymore. We have all tones here. So from tone number 1, the lightest one, to number 2, number 8, the darkest one, which is black basically. Okay, I need to find, for example, this tone. I make a straight line. Oh, okay, I see it straight away. It is number 6. Absolutely the same color. And this is 50% of black. Yes, yes, seems realistic, of course. Sorry, I had a call. So, we understand that this tone, this one, is number 6. So we can easily take ink cup number 6 and just start tattooing. Packing, shading, it doesn't matter what you do, it will always look the same. When I work in black and gray, I actually pack all the tones in the same way like I would work in a color, because for me it's much more easier and it stays more solid, let's say, in the future. Okay, if you don't trust, let's say, for example, we take this tone and make a line again. We zoom. What the fuck? And I would say it's like 80%. It's not pure black, it's 100%, because the only pure black what we have here, I think it's this one. And when we're gonna make the line, see, it's here. So this one was actually 80% of black. When you work in black and gray, you don't really need to have black color. You don't need to use a lot of it. you need to use a lot of 80% and 50% and the light tones to increase the volumes, but you don't need to use black color, because if you use a lot of black color, your tattoo starts to look not real, just like plastic or something like this. So don't use a lot of black color, especially in the eyes. Oh man, never use black color in the eyes, because when it heals it looks super strange. One more tip for you. And now the last part, to actually check how it works on the real practice, let's say. We have a massive piece, it is 1.5 years old, so we can actually see straight away how it heals. And yeah, let's just make some experiments. So I go and I take this color. And let's just paint this color here. We zoom in, and guess what? It is 50% or 16 drops, somewhere here, yeah? So, for example, we take 50%. And now we're gonna go to black and white version of this. Same color. Where was it? And let's go do it on the white. So we dipped in the same way. It was here. One was black and gray, completely like paper, and one was skin. And here we can actually see that it's still between 50% and 80 drops of black. So it is in this diapason of colors. So what does it mean? We take 50% or 16 drops of black and just start packing it inside. It doesn't matter how dark it will look fresh. The most important, the healed result will be this. The easiest way, like 100%. It's proven so many times. All my students know about this. Okay, you don't believe me? Let's try and, I don't know, make this one here. Ooh, I fucked up, I think. Yeah, I fucked up because it was actual skin. Too much skin pigment. Okay, no problem. We're gonna go like this. We take this stone. And this is for sure 16 ink drops. And if we're gonna do it here, see? Very similar. And how I do this kind of stuff, it's you need to go on a layer and make multiply option. This multiply option gives you this stuff like white doesn't exist. All is transparent. So with the transparent stuff, we can actually see the colors and tones. Okay, let's try more. I like experiments. I need some healed. For example, let's go here. Yes, right layer. See? 80%. And now we go to the black and gray. %. So enjoy, make a lot of experiments with this. This was only video about explaining about the colors, how to understand them, about all these soft shadows or hard shadows or techniques. I'm gonna make one more video. The most important for you now, go take your colors, mix it with water, make a lot of different tones and start making experiments. First make experiments on the paper towels, then on the skin. You can use fake skin, something like this, just to make even more experiments and stuff. Yes, enjoy!